Alright, so what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, what's going on? My name's James IZ, and I'm back yet with another video. Of course, this video's topic, it's about Jack Doherty and Lacy, Lacy himself, right? You know, FaZe Lacy. Recently, some shit had gone down between their live streams, and they had like a little petty back and forth. It wasn't really a beef or anything. The reason that Jack Doherty and Lacy were having a little back and forth on stream was because of McKinley, right? After she left Jack Doherty's ass, right? She dumped him after calling the police on him so that she can collect her things and just up and leave him. Now she has moved on to Lacy to also leech off of him and his audience. Keep that OnlyFans money coming in, of course. What I think this is like Jack Doherty's new girl or something.
As Jack would introduce this new girl to his fans that pretty much just looks like a carbon copy of his ex-girlfriend.
What the hell?
Is this not weird? I mean, I'm guessing he's doing it on purpose just to go viral on the internet and to get people talking on the internet, of course. That's why he went with a literal carbon copy of her. Yeah, so after Jack Doherty found out that Lacy was at a Disney World or a Disneyland with McKinley, he started watching the live stream while he was live.
Should we give some more subs? Gift a sub, chat. Gift one sub, that's all he's getting now.
And this is where the embarrassment would kind of reach an all-time high for Jack, as he would give this guy hundreds of dollars in donations. Also, his little donation message would pop up on the stream with his name.
Should I gift Lacy 100 subs? No. Just because he's my boy Lacy. I'm trying to, you know. Can I?
I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jack Doherty decides to spin on his ops block and give him money because the dude is out on a date with his ex-girlfriend, and clearly Jack obviously cares so much about it. I mean, like, he wants to get their attention so badly to the point that he's just gonna send them money on stream. I'm gonna get on to Lacy and McKinley later on because that's a whole other story.
He just noticed the 10 gifted. That's for your date, bro. That'll pay for your date. Just another $150, you know? It's not that bad, yeah? We'll spend more on you today. Yeah.
I just sent them money, yeah, but don't worry about it. I'll just spend more money on you. Money. Like, is that, like, that's legit that all that he seems to fucking care about, and that's why I swear I really hope he gets arrested.
Here he lets his true feelings out, calling this guy Lacy broke.
They would never be in a position to get robbed because he can never buy a girl that much jewelry to be a walking...
Jack Doherty's calling somebody else broke, like Lacy. Out of all people, he's calling Lacy broke. Isn't Lacy the one with more viewers in his live stream and has a whole chat moving? But then there's you, where in that 6-second clip, I didn't see the chat move at all.
Here's Josh's response to Jack calling him broke.
Jack Doherty calls Lacy broke, says he would never be able to afford what he can. Well, you think I give a fuck? That's the issue with him, is he thinks everything in the world is about money when it's not. I'd rather have less money and be a decent human being than be him and have more money.
I mean, he's spitting right there, honestly. Now, I do believe that you can have the same amount of money as Jack and not be anything like him. So, like, that is possible, guys. But, yeah, just don't be like Jack, that's all. I think that little back and forth has probably ended, and I guess he can probably be cool with him now because of what happened with him and McKinley. So basically, just to summarize everything here, or you can check out the slacking video here. Lacy found out that McKinley was single, right? And so he left a comment on his Instagram. He got in contact with her, blah blah blah, whatever. He goes live and goes on a date with her and all that type of shit, and so she's making it seem like she's really into him and all that. He was also feeling her as well. But guys, you have to remember that she's an OnlyFans chick, and so she sells certain pictures of herself on the internet for a certain price. I mean, basically, all in all, is that this is a famous rich dude dealing with a stripper, dealing with an internet stripper, basically. And so we already know how this is gonna end, okay? If you don't know, then I guess you're probably gonna have to go through it yourself. I'm not even gonna bother explaining on how this is a terrible thing to do. Basically, just a bunch of petty high school drama. I'm not even gonna bother going through this whole ordeal. I'm just gonna show you the outcome of what happened in the end.
And that's when Lacy would say that there would be no more streams with McKinley. But little did we know, McKinley had one more trick up her sleeve to get a little bit more clout before it was all over. Because about 2 days after Lacy said there would be no more streams with McKinley, she would post this on her OF page. As you can see, it's a picture of her and Lacy, and it says, "I'm crashing out. I don't give a fuck. Literally fuck everything. I legit don't even fucking care anymore. Fuck Fridays. Like, this shit is so annoying. I don't care if I ruin my account or whatever. So just take my unreleased folder, bro. I don't care. Go jerk suck your cock to my naked tits and me and doggy. I don't care. I'd rather be horny than mad.
Okay, alright, so that's McKinley after dealing with Lacy. Basically just after using a big streamer for clout and money and attention, of course, just to keep the eyeballs on her because she's a pretty gal, and Lacy has a fan base full of a bunch of probably underage people and or people over the age of 18 maybe. I don't even know anymore at this point, because I know there are people my age who do watch this type of stuff, who just sit down in front of the screen and watch two people go on a fucking date. That's the most cuck shit I've ever heard in my life, and you're an actual fucking loser if like you watch shit like this. Unless of course you're under the age of 16, then okay, whatever, you're just a kid, whatever. Speaking of kids, I mean, you're dealing with the OnlyFans chick that's selling pictures of her and doggy, and she just doesn't, what the fuck, and like she's crashing out. She doesn't care anymore, and she's setting a price point of $44. For what? All the pictures and videos of you and doggy just getting fucked and dog. I would say at least 50 bitches. What the fuck? Oh my god, $44 just to see your ex-girlfriend bent over by another man. Jack Doherty is probably swinging at the air right now, bro. He probably doesn't even care about her getting fucked. It's just that he doesn't get the money from it. There's like way more details. Again, this is like a high school drama that basically happened.
A tweet as soon as he saw it. The fact that I even have to make this tweet is insane. I am being used as clickbait. I am not in any pictures or videos. Please do not fall for this bullshit and get scammed. My legal team will be getting it removed immediately. Don't believe everything you see on the internet.
Well, I just wanted to flat out say it, bro. Like, Lacy could have just kept this to himself. Like, he could have went on a date with McKinley, like, just by himself, but nah, he decided to stream it to thousands to potentially millions of people for content, and then was like he actually falling for her or something? Did he actually feel some type of way about her? Did he actually like her or something? Or like, was he just doing it for the content? Like, I don't really know. I can understand the hustle if he was just doing it for the content and he didn't actually give a flying fuck about it. The fact that you decided to make that potential relationship and or talking stage public is just a crazy thing to me, and people actually sat down and watched it. I mean, this is the falling out. You're being used as clickbait on her OnlyFans. Like, this is just a situation that I wouldn't find myself in. That's all, you know, like, that's all that I gotta say, truly. Like, me personally, it just would never happen. And then, like, he ended up on a yacht, like Aiden Ross's yacht, after the a brand risk event, which got shot up. I think it was, what, Antonio Brown shot someone? I don't know. And then, yeah, so he ended up on the yacht party with Aiden Ross and them, and she was there, and then, like, apparently she was making out with another dude, and she was drunk, and it's, oh, I just wanted to make sure that she wanted to get home safely because she's drunk. I mean, after all of that, after being used as clickbait on her OnlyFans, like, you still care about it? I hate you, Lacy. I hate everything about this. Again, this is just a high school petty drama, and it's just... That's all that I gotta say here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm done here. Go ahead and leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm out of here. Bye.